Okay, so here's the Perfect Video app. I'm going to try my best to explain this quickly so you can understand. So you open it, and first you push that little plus sign to add your pictures or videos. You can go in the options. I always like to fade out my videos. You know, you can fix this. You can go into custom watermark. Here you can upload a picture if you would like, and this is so it will be on the screen the entire time, the whole video. You never have to add it later. So for me, I'll put like a watermark, so like an MDC video, I'll do that. I change the opacity to make it kind of see-through, so if I have something going on in the background, you can see through it. If you don't have an image, you can do a text, and you can do the same thing. You can change the font and everything in here, change the opacity, do whatever you want. You can delete, copy, whatever you want there. You're going to want to check your settings. I like to keep my canvas about 16 by 9. I like my transitions to be nothing. Just jump, jump, jump. I feel like it's a little more professional, and that way it doesn't cover up any previous talking you were doing in the other frame. You can link your YouTube account, so when you want to upload, it will automatically upload to your specific YouTube account. Like I said, I like to do the 16 by 9. You can change the background if you want. I keep everything black. So this is kind of what you'll have as your videos. You can go into a video by clicking on it, and then you can either trim a video, so just take off the front, like the first and the ending, or you can split your video. So you can play it, go through it, and split where you want, and only put in the clips that of your choice down in the plus box. So you have to make sure the video portion that you want in it is highlighted. So there's a tiny little yellow highlight. Not sure if you can see that, but it's highlighted, and when I want it, I will click on the plus sign and it will move it over. So see, I'll move it over to the next one. Now that one gets added. I can also go to a portion in the video that I want and actually snapshot it. So if I want to use an image or pause or freeze an image, I can put it there, and it will also become a clip if I choose to. Okay, so then I can go into Canvas, and again, if you just want the options for this specific clip to be different, this is where you would do that. So you can change the background, change the sizing, you can do whatever you want. I generally try to just keep this on like the same in every video, so I don't have to keep doing this. You can move around the video. I always like zoom in on what I'm doing so people can see what's actually happening. It helps. Another thing you could do is crop it if you want. In this option, you can also do the mirroring, so it will help you. And you can scroll through the video as you're editing, so you can see what it's going to look like at certain times of the video. That's helpful. So like if you move out of frame, you can go oops and then move your screen back to where it needs to be. That way the whole time it's there. And you can add a border if you want. These are all just really extras, if like tons of extras if you just want to go into full detail on your editing. This kind of stuff is not really necessary. The only thing I would think is necessary is the cropping. You can change the opacity, so if you have something behind it in the background that you want to be visible, you can see it. Okay, in this option, you can add an image of your choice. So when you click on image, you can put in whatever picture you want, and then for however long you want it there, it will show up on your screen. So you can see as I push play, my picture shows up, and then in that section, it'll go away depending on how the length I choose to have it. I can choose to make an animation also if I want. Can change the opacity, anything like that. Then I can also do the same thing with text. So if I need to say like in the bottom, hey everybody, push pause now, or whatever, I can add that, and that can go wherever I want it on the screen. I can move it. I can edit my text. I can change the font, change the color, add a background so it's more visible, add an outline if I want. I can make it as big as I want. If I click on animation, so see, it just shows up. That's nice. And if I click on animation, it will animate it in or out. And if I click effect, it will make it different. So I took off the animation there, and now I'm adding an effect instead. And see how it adds effect to the text and makes it come and go in a different way. I'll delete that. Okay, so the next option is going to be adjust, and you can do this in the beginning. It says clips or project. You can do it on project and do it on the entire video, or you can do it per clip. It's up to you. The next thing, you can reverse if you would like to reverse your video. And then you can also have the option to speed up your video if you would like. So you can test it out before you choose the option. And this is kind of like if you need to do a workout and get it over with quickly. Then you have your chroma key. This I never use. I just don't see a point in it. You can take out color on the video. I feel like this is more for like theatrical videos, but where we're just making dance videos, it's probably not necessary at all to use or to touch. Then we have effect. So it's not showing on the screen right now. I don't know why. I think it was because I was recording. But in this, you can actually choose to blur things out, and you've seen it in my previous portions of this video. I have blurred out certain aspects so you don't see like my pictures. So if somebody's in your video and they don't want their face shown, you can actually blur out their faces, or maybe you have an ugly picture or something that you don't want people to see. You can just blur it out your entire video, or even just sections of your video. You can change the shape of it, the intensity of it. You can make it just for a portion of the video, so it could just be like for 2 seconds, or it could be the whole video. You can make multiples of these. As you can see, I was trying to get it to move around to show you, but it wasn't working. So it was just kind of not helping. So the last option is pip video. I can actually insert a video while I am doing another video. So if you guys want to insert another video, like say of the other class, like say your YouTube video, and you want it in there, and then you want a different video attached, like you doing the technique or something, like at the dance studio, you can actually add this in wherever you want. You can size it, crop it, same thing, and then it has the same options to all of your videos. You can mirror it, you can flip it, you can change the opacity so it's a little see-through, so it's just kind of there. You can add borders. You can do whatever effects that you of your choice here. It's kind of cool. Then you have your audio. You can mute your whole video, or you can leave the volume on. I like to mute my video clips, so later when I add music, I don't have to worry about it. But you can also change that option later as a whole video if you don't want to go through each and every single little clip that you have. Okay, now we're into project, and we're adding clips. So see how it says clip and project? In project, this is where you can go into adjusting the like picture adjustment, or you can add music. So here there's options to add sound effects, and these are already on here. So these like theme songs, whatever, they are actually already in here, and these are ones that you can play and it's not going to affect your video at all. Then you can go into your iTunes if you want, and any song that you have purchased, you can also use that as well. This is where like the copyrights will happen. You chance your copyrights and your video might not be shown on your YouTube channel if you're using a song that is copywritten. So your best bet is using the iMovie music, the songs from there, the sound effects. Okay, and then the last option is record. You can actually record, which is what I am currently doing right now. I am recording my voice right now as I'm just watching the video, and I am just saying what's happening and telling you what's going on. And this is kind of cool because now I can kind of walk you through things and I can see what you're seeing at the same time. It's very helpful. This is the first time I've used it, but I have never needed it in the past. So I can go into clips. I can rearrange my clips if I want, and I would just have to click on that. I can click the little square next to the play and the line, like where I'm moving it. And that will make it full screen, little screen. I can see where I'm at. Then I can go into that arrow at the top and go to this screen, and you can save your video to your phone, or you can automatically upload it to your Instagram or your YouTube account. And like I said, just make sure that your YouTube account is linked in there in your settings, and that will help you here to where it will just automatically go up. When you're doing your transitions, you can see that if you click the little squares in between each clip, there's a square, and you can either choose these transitions or, like I said, do none, and then you can click apply to all, those double check marks right there. That will help you do that. So yeah, this app is really easy to use. It's one of my favorites. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me. I play with this kind of stuff all the time, and I love it, so I don't mind trying to help. And hopefully this video kind of helps you walk through it, and so you don't really need to spend too much time learning it. And yeah, have fun trying to make your videos.